Shit. What you really should be asking is when is the fall off coming out? That's what you really should be asking. That's the real
I
question.
want to see. This is
That nigga
see.
Cole is due, bro. Like he due.
Okay,
He on the
got
clock.
you. Okay, this is okay.
Man,
This
he
is
might
my,
pull a Bonnie from Family
This
Guy.
is just my way of thinking. I'm pretty sure he has a lot of sample clearances he has to go around. Like if you go back and look at who was around him at the time, and listen to some of the things that he was talking about in that Might Delete Later Volume 1 and Volume 2 on YouTube. It was seeming like he was putting together something on the lines of where like it's going to be samples involved. It's going to be like it's probably going to be it's a possibility that there's going to be skits involved that has samples. Like it's probably going to be one of his expensive type albums. He's going to put like he's really going to go into his like rapper / artistry bag with this one. I don't think he's gonna like I don't think it's gonna sound anything like what Forest Hills Drive sounds like. I don't think it's gonna sound like I think it's gonna have some sort of real type cohesive concept to it, because it kind of gonna remind me of what he did with Born Center, which was the 12-year anniversary a few days ago and shit. So, like, it's gonna be on that type of level. I saw something on Twitter that was interesting too. He was saying, like how I know from what me and you, John, we seen we heard the Inevitable podcast and everything. And he was talking about how Waka Flocka was on stage before him. I forget what episode that was, but he was talking about how like he couldn't follow that. Like once he got on stage, he could not follow that. And it's a particular like sound, if you listen good enough, where somebody on Twitter talked about how it's gonna be Waka Flocka ad-libs in a song on the Fall Off. And I'm just like, I kind of hear that. They're like, yeah, it could be a possibility. So it could be the featuring Waka Flocka or just his ad-libs. I don't know for sure. So, yeah. I think he's probably cool. Trying to get that cleared. And we know all the legal... I don't know if everybody knows, but it's like a lot of legal shit surrounding Flocka as far as that time in his career where he was blowing up and he was managed by this person. Gucci was trying to take all his money and shit like that when they was together. So that's just probably the big, just hypothetically, just like speculation, pure speculation on this. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing on the fact that it's like that. It's like that for that particular song. And I'm probably sure that J. Cole want that song on his album.
Jermaine Cole.
So I do want to be talking about that right now, but it's like that's one of those that's so up in the air. Dude, that shit could literally, he could structure that shit to come out in the end of the year like he did for For Your Eyes Only in 2014 Forest Hills Drive. He could literally structure it that way because I feel like, in my perspective, I think that's the best time for him to come out. I don't know if you see that same way, John, but that's the way I see it.
You know what I see? Hot.
You hear me?
That's what I see. It's hot.
I'm going to go with September 22nd. That's the first day of fall. So it's going to fall off. You know, we're going to fall off for summer. There you go. I mean, hey, look, I gave you a date.
I get it. I get it. But I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
it's kind of really we back at the square one with everything at this man's discretion and with all the legalities and everything going on. So who's to say when we're getting it?
Exactly.
I believe the end of the year would be nice, and what DNA was saying with how the setup would be for it, that'd be good. I personally feel like, and if you're gonna do it, maybe the end of summer would be a cool idea to drop into the concept of it being the fall off. But it might come out like 2020, 28, 29, 2035. It's options. We got time. It's music.
Never know.
Bro. Like literally, I think it's a sample clearance issue.
Probably
I
so.
honestly think that is, bro. Like, because that's not. He's big on making an impact, and it's just like he's one of wow and ooh and ah people. He's not gonna want to like really. He's gonna want to like he want to have shock value bars. He want to have shock value beats. He want to have shock value everything. Like, bro, he's like literally coming off a time in his career where like everybody was like literally fuck J. Cole at some point. Twitter, at least Twitter world was like fuck J. Cole, and because he didn't participate in the battle, he ran away from the battle. He's scared, stuff like that. He's got to pretty much answer to that in a way where the fall off is undeniable and like you can't not listen to it. So yeah,
I hear that.
It's just like that for him. And he kind of sort of left on the cliffhanger with Clouds. Like, you can't leave on that. Like, what you doing?
Setting y'all up to wait for 3 more years.
Right. Possible. It's possible.
At this point, it kind of just depends how he's feeling that morning.
I don't think he has no reason to
drop another Puma collab.
Answer for the Kanye shit because he's already done that. So like in this like pretty much it's at the point where his career is at the point where like we at like where's the fall off? 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 It's just like that. That's just basically
just gonna be the waiting game. Really?
Yeah. But I don't think he's gonna come nowhere close to where Jid is dropping. Jid is dropping this August. He's not gonna drop then. So it's almost like you have to fall back and just let everybody come out before you. Like,
yeah.
As far as dropping something.
Yeah. I was gonna say who else in front of him to drop besides Jid.